Hi, hello. I'm Raven Smith. I'm a Hay virgin. I've heard of Hay, but this is the first time I've been asked to participate, be part of it. I'm also actually kind of a book virgin. My first book came out at the beginning of the pandemic in April 2020. You remember it, I remember it. And so all of my press was done like sitting at home on my phone with no ring flash. So I've never read my book out loud to anyone ever. So I'll be doing that in just a second. I thought there was something else I was going to say. Anyway, this is my book, Raven Smith's Men. It is a memoir told through the men in my life. I think about 6 weeks after my first book came out, I'd been sitting at home with my own thoughts, and I realized that nearly all of them intersect with men and masculinity, and my memoir was born. I can't believe I got to the end of the pandemic with a book in my pocket. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit from it. There's loads of different chapters. It's not just about men I know. It is about men I know, but it's also about me as a man at different points in my life because I've been a dickhead for a long time. Let's go. This is the second chapter. It's called Fuck Men. I love men so much, but fuck me, they're annoying. We're gonna go just here. I'm really careful to try and balance out the pros and cons of masculinity, to be considered and unbiased, even-handed and level-headed, but sometimes men just get on my tits. I'm none of the insults that have been lobbied at feminists over the years. I'm not anti-men. I'm not a sexless, finger-wagging shrew. I'm not a bitch or a prude. At the same time, I completely understand the appeal of those positions, of a manless celibacy. Shrews do not need taming. Ditching men can be rather shrewd. As I traipse this planet, sometimes strutting like Carrie in her knickers before she falls on the runway, sometimes keeping my head down and my headphones in, administrating euphoric pop songs as antidepressants, men still find a way to get on my nerves. Sorry, lads. I love you so much, that's why we have this book. Men are more annoying than fully English people who say pourquoi in a fully English conversation. Men are more annoying than grown adults who talk in a baby voice. Men are more annoying than people with dreamer in their bio. I collect male transgressions like tourist souvenirs, a snow globe for each irritation, a fridge magnet for every time they've wound me up. I could do you a Jack the Ripper tour of male misdemeanors. Sometimes a man will sit next to me on the tube with his knees so far apart. It's like he has the Taj Mahal for a dick and bowling balls for balls. Sometimes groups of men stonehenge the public pavements, nursing beers and refusing to gently ease out of my way. There's a guy recently at the swimming pool who, on seeing I was using a pink towel, called me brave. I wish I could adopt the MDMA advice a woman gave me in the loos at a party. Always dab, never snort, she said. But I have been snorting men my whole life, great piles of them like Scarface. I dabbed only to become a highly functioning addict, and I have never successfully detoxed. I've never been able to clear my system. As I thumb scroll my memories, I realize every moment intersects with masculinity in some way, either impacted by the actions of men or causing a recalibration of my own maleness. Some memories are more piercing and invasive than others. I lost my virginity on ecstasy to a short dick with the girth of a car battery. I woke up the next afternoon thinking, what the fuck was that? And that's a recurring theme with men, to the pink towel guy, to the bowling balls guy. What the fuck was that? After I lost my... let's move on. I've met so many men who left me on edge, some of whom had the audacity to leave me on red. There have been more bad dates than a rotten sticky toffee pudding. There were tight men who didn't buy me any drinks or slyly ordered themselves doubles when I was a singleton. I once went on a date with a chap and he turned around midday at the bar and got off with someone else. Fucker, I hope you see this. I fled out into the night trying to sober up and bumped into them both coming out of the club when I went back for my coat. I thought I'd hit the jackpot with a Scottish, short, good sense of humor guy who knew how to drop an acerbic meme in the chat, but he was yet another time waster whose main personality, when it finally revealed itself, was being tired. I understand that being tired is a thing, that an aura of stress can imply a certain busyness, and that typing emails on your phone is someone's type of person, it's just not mine. In my early 20s, my sexual psyche couldn't resist men imported from Spain, which is at best a fetish, at worst racism. A Spanish guy I worked with toyed with my emotions like my heart was one of many in the tapas of his potential conquests. I'm not certain it's okay to do tapas metaphor, but here it is. Despite the Spaniard vaguely insinuating he wasn't interested, I felt like he was giving me signals, little clues that he liked me back, like when people see Jesus on a slice of toast. I was addicted to the unrequitedness of it. And in fairness, he also gave me some quite explicit signals that he didn't want to have sex with me, including saying, I don't want to have sex with you. That'll fucking do it. It culminated one night with me drunk in a bar while Doris Day's Perhaps played on the radio, singing, if you can't make your mind up, go back to España, because I don't want to wind up hasta mañana. This was, I'm ready to admit, a low point. So, fuck, and I don't say it lightly, men. Fuck the toying Spaniards, fuck the time wasters, fuck the is this a daters. Fuck, I'm not sure I've ever been gaslit, like maybe the gaslighting was so good I didn't even notice, but fuck the gaslighters, fuck the cheapskates, and fuck their single-use drinks. Fuck enticing senses of humor and shitty memes. Fuck pink towels. And while you're at it, get your knee off my sliver of chair, you fucking prick. Fuck phallic architecture, just because. Fuck the gherkin and fuck every obelisk. Fuck Stonehenge. Maybe Stonehenge is okay. Fuck the Taj Mahal. Fuck the Eiffel Tower. Fuck Freud. Fuck Carl Jung. Fuck Nistic, just because. Fuck Hollywood. Fuck stag do's. Fuck men dressed in black, adjusting the scenery behind us all the time. If we're really going there, fuck the guy who said, I'm being fucked by a huge black cock just before he came. Honestly, fuck him and fuck his jelly shoes. Fuck the misogyny. Fuck the homophobia. Fuck the fucking patriarchy. Shrew me the hell up. There's only one niggling, outstanding problem with this. One thing stopping me binning off men completely. I am one. Thank you, bye.